Hi guys, it's me again, Emily, in the tent today, and I'm really excited today because one of my favourite companies is in the tent, and this is Pete here from Anywhere Deckchairs. Hello.
How you doing? All right?
I'm alright, you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
He was a little bit nervous to come on today, but I'm sure it's going to be fun.
Just
Just a tad. We're alright in here.
Yes, it's lovely.
So I met these guys back in 2014 at a wedding fair, and they were providing, funnily enough, deck chairs for an event, and I've not been to an event before where you've had deck chairs as your sort of lounging. I think they're really cool and innovative. How on earth did you get into working with deck chairs as a job?
Well, basically, about 5 years ago, we went to Goodwood racecourse, and being from the city myself and being by the sea, I've always loved nostalgia anyway, nostalgic things, and there were some deck chairs there. And it said, oh, they're just a bit of a blast from the past. And about 3 weeks later, we went to Portsoken and watched a cover band, and again, there were some deck chairs, and I just thought to myself, you haven't seen them for such a long time, and now all of a sudden you've started to see them again, and I just had this idea. I wonder if I could sort of bring that back into and make it a little bit more fashionable again, like they were before.
It's that kind of vintagey style.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got your all those cool vans and food vans and trucks, and I think that's the nostalgia of this kind of really ties in.
Festivals took off as well, and you just thought you got you thinking about certain things, about you could bring it into everything really.
Yeah. So how many deck chairs do you own?
Now we own 350 deck chairs.
My goodness, that's a lot of chairs.
Yeah, it's a lot of chairs, yeah.
Do they fold all right?
Yeah, they take up a small area when they're flat, but obviously a bigger area. We've got one giant one as well now, and we've got 10, they're called wide boys, where we get couples in.
Oh, nice.
So they're quite nice, yeah.
Can you imagine me being with Alan, his big bum?
Yeah.
So what kind of events do you tend to do?
We normally, first off, we was going to go into weddings at first, so we sort of hit the ground running with the weddings. Then it sort of changed to corporate. Yeah. But then it's just everything from weddings. We have christenings to birthdays to launch parties to literally everything. So we get phone calls from everywhere for anything.
Do you have any claims to fame? Have you had anyone famous in your tent?
Yes.
On your tents? Oh my God, tents are on my brain. In your deck chairs, have you had anyone famous?
We've had Dermot O'Leary.
Oh, wow.
We've done a job for a London Zoo.
Right.
And they're doing an outdoor film event for like 3 days, which was fantastic, and we had Dermot O'Leary there.
Amazing. Do you know Alan has a Dermot O'Leary eye roll on? He aspires to be Dermot O'Leary.
Oh, okay,
and I'm like,
so that was quite cool. Cool. Yeah.
As you're a chair expert,
yes.
What I thought as we're coming in and we're talking about events and what you might be doing if you're planning your event, seating is a big thing, and I think especially with outdoor weddings, people don't always think about the little details like how where your people are going to sit outside. Are you going to have a nice sunny day where everyone wants to lounge? You're going for a bit of a relaxed thing. Obviously you go for quite a relaxed atmosphere with your chairs and stuff. So if someone was to come and book, and I know you do a lot of different events, but if someone was to book like a wedding with you guys, what kind of things would you say to consider about how to go booking with you guys? How many would be an ideal number for an event? Because I suppose most weddings are about 100 to 150 people.
Yeah. Well, what we normally do, because when you get weddings, we cater for, say, outdoor weddings, maybe if they want to go out and relax outside. So not everyone's going to go out at the same time. No. So you're not going to have. I've done ceremonies before where they just wanted the chairs for the ceremonies, which is quite nice.
Very cool.
And we set up, and there was outside, the chapel was outside, so it was all lovely done outside. So we can sort of normally 50 to 80 is normally what we cater for, but we can just put them out wherever you wanted to. People sort of like they sort of decide themselves. So when they contact me first, I'll ask them where they're going to go first. How big's the area? Because you've got to understand that 50 deck chairs does cover a big area. They're weather resistant as well, so they can stay out overnight. So if it rains, they just dry really easily in the following day. And they flat pack if you wanted to move around. They're easy to transport.
They're quite light, aren't they? But they're actually, they're light, they're sturdy.
They're really sturdy. They're not going to move anywhere. No. So they're quite. It's more relaxed. And you have 3 different levels, but the lower level, once you've had a drink,
you can have a few drinks,
you can't really get out of the chairs. You have to stay there for the rest of the day.
Can you imagine your granny coming along? They're the worst. The grannies and the older aunts, they're the worst.
And the colours as well. We try to match whatever bride wants. So
nice.
If we can match, I mean, we can't always get it spot on what colour they want, but we do try to match their.
That's really cool. I think because when you're thinking about seating for your event, and like Peter said, in terms of numbers, you do kind of forget. You've already said sizing and stuff, but if you're going with something that's not a deck chair, and you might be going for things like hay bales and that kind of stuff, you do need to consider things like how many guests you've got, Are they going to be out at the same time? You quite rightly said, not everyone's going to be sat down at the same time. You have people milling out of the bar, you have people on the dance floor, you have people over there playing games maybe. So you need to think about that. So your numbers won't be as many as your numbers. But also, if you're going, and I've used the example of hay bales again, you need to think about weather contingencies. You're very lucky with these chairs that they're waterproof.
Yes.
If you're going with something like hay bales, just remember that if it's a rainy day, you probably won't be getting those out. So it's always good to have alternative solutions. Maybe you've got chairs in your main marquee or your teepee that you could bring in and out and stuff. Are you going to need covers? Because you wouldn't need covers in these, would you? These are all waterproof, and actually, if they were to get wet, you just wipe them down.
They do, yeah, that's right. And also, they're more comfortable than on a harbour. You've got no back.
No.
So you are sitting up. But this
and
one, you can just relax. When you've got the sun going down and it's in the evening, early evening, they're so nice when you just want to relax.
Yeah.
Just outside, and and they don't have to. You can move them around a bit. With harbour, once they're set up, sometimes to drag them around,
yeah,
they're
and they
awkward.
shed. And they shed.
Yeah, they do. You've got to have a little trail of straw behind you, whereas this one's you can actually carry around.
I really like them. And I think the good thing with deck chairs as well is that they become part of your decoration, don't
Absolutely.
they? They are actually, for as a chair, they're actually really beautiful.
When they're set up.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're a big focal point.
Absolutely. Sometimes when you've got the same colours, we've done a job not so long ago, and it was for inside Christie's.
Yes,
and it was doing the Audrey Hepburn, all the stuff they were actually sort of auctioning off all their stuff, and they wanted black and white. So we set up black and white chairs, and to go into the room before
it was just breathtaking.
It is. We're all because it was all black and white, and it just looked stunning, and that was
cool.
So we can try and match whatever people want. To be fair.
Do you get booked quite far in advance, or if someone was to get married in 2018, would you be taking bookings?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we could do it. I mean, I've done a day before, so somebody's been let down with some seating, and they phoned me up and said, "Really, you probably can't help me, but I wonder if you can, and if I can, I will." So we can. We like to have a bit of notice, but we can work either 2 years in advance or tomorrow if I've got them. It makes no difference to me.
So I think that's quite a good thing. Is people don't always know what their weather's going to be doing. Right? And if you did have the stock and it was the day, like the week before, and you knew it was going to be glorious sunshine.
Absolutely, we can, and we can cater. We'll do the job.
It's amazing. So that's really cool about your chairs.
Thank you.
I do know that you might have something else you want to tell us about. So have you got anything else going on?
Yes.
2018. What could that be?
Yes, me and my wife have decided. It's more my wife's idea, which we'll explain later. Yeah. Is we've gone into gin. We're going to actually do our own gin. So
these are my new favourite company because my favourite things are outside and gin.
So there you go. And, so more on that later. Yeah, cool. So our new gin.
So these guys are starting Anywhere Gin.
Absolutely.
Cool. Pete, thank you so much for getting to talk with us today. We're really excited to be talking to you today. If someone wanted to talk to you or find out more about your services, do you have a website?
Yes, we have Anywhere Deckchairs. .co.uk and info@anywheredeckchairs.co.uk.
Lovely. Thank you so much for having us. I can't speak now, seriously. I'm all excited about the gin.
Fantastic.
And that's what it is.
Yes, yeah, you can try some.
Thanks so much for coming in today.
No problems at all.
Have a great day. Bye. We hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you'd like to see more in our series, you can do so by clicking here, or you can subscribe by
clicking here.
Thank you.